Hello there, fellow changelings of the Changling Army. I'm the Gaming Changeling Storm, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Last episode, well, as you can possibly tell, we pretty much went into what essentially was a Pirates of the Caribbean, the Curse of the Black Pearl, and at the same time, we also, of course, went into essentially one wisdom game. Now, I will make mention there are, I believe it was 5 different wisdom games that you need that are going to be pretty much for that entire thing there. As well, we also of course opened up the way to Agrabah here. Wait, that was the other episode. Yeah. And of course we got Halloween Town and Pride Lands opened up. We also, of course, went to Twilight Town yet again to try to find Kyrie, only to have her taken away from us by Axel. Now, it appears that the Hollow Bastion is covered in darkness. Oh, let's see what's going on here then. And my mic doesn't seem to be up though. I think I'm... Hang on. I think I have the audio up too high. Let me just fix that just for a sec there. Okay, that might be better. I think I had the audio too high. So you might have had your eardrums blown out. I do apologize for that.
No! Do you think...
Looks like there's more heartless now.
Let's go check in with everyone.
I think they're at Merlin's.
Also, I do want to check the... What was it that I wanted to check? Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to check the, status thing. Nope, we still need to get Bala up.
Give me strength!
Nope. They're not here yet. I think it's after I do the story of this, the initial episode of this, that there'll be essentially a new character. He will of course be just going around there. And of course we pretty well already know who it is. And yes, I'm going to pretty much cheese my way through another boss. Oh, we just need one more for that. And then we get that. Oh, if you zoom in, actually get everything. There he is! There he is. Cloud. Now, as far as I know, the main game itself has pretty much his nemesis essentially as a secret boss. If you manage to actually get said secret boss finished and defeated, you get essentially the best, what is the best Keyblade in the game, proper. Oh, I was just gonna talk to him. Did he interact? Okay.
Oh, Cloud!
What you doing?
I'll get him. This time, we settle it. Me and the one who embodies all the darkness in me.
I thought you looked kinda different, Cloud.
If I do, it's his fault.
Whose?
Sephiroth. Tell me if you see him.
Okay, what's he look like?
Silver hair. Carries a long sword.
Sure. Well, be seeing you, Cloud.
Be careful. He messes with your head. Makes you think darkness is the only way.
Is something wrong?
And there's Aerith.
It's nothing. I don't want you involved.
You mean you don't want me there when you go away again?
I just... Listen. Even if I go far away, I'll come back.
Do you mean it?
Yeah.
See? You don't look so sure. Well, okay. I understand. Go. Get things settled.
Huh?
No matter how far away you are, once you find your light, I'm sure it will lead you back here again. Right?
I suppose.
So I'll stay here. And I'll cheer for you. Okay, Cloud?
Okay.
Wonder if he'll be okay.
He'll be fine. I'm sure there's some light in him somewhere.
You're right.
I do know the ending, and the ending is just weird. That there's a weird... You'll see what it is when it comes time.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, hello, Barrier Master. Goodbye, Barrier Master. I didn't expect to see a Barrier Master here. You're probably wondering what is actually our Barrier Master. If you haven't seen my playthrough of 358.5 days, I forget what day it is, but one of the days you actually do meet them. Barrier Masters are essentially really difficult to fight. As pretty much for the most part, make sure the Barrier Master is your pretty much first target. They will cast a barrier. Oh, maybe they're not Barrier Masters. Maybe they're built mazes. Whatever the case. Barrier Masters are really... No, I can't get it. Not yet. Let's check my journal just for a sec. Yep, there he is. Bookmaster. Okay, I thought it was something else. Oh, what's gotten so besides from the... Oh, I never been to one of the save things yet, have I? Nope. Aside from the summon gates, I really do implore that you get those form gates up as much as possible.
Me, are you with the Restoration Committee? What's Leon's gang up to?
They've got stuff to do over by the castle postern.
Scoop!
Huh?
Let's report.
To
Our leader, of course.
Yeah, you know.
Don't mind her. I assure you, we come in peace.
You're kidding.
Problem? Okay, fine. You do the talking.
So sorry about this.
And when you talk to them and get something called the gull wing. If you actually are trying to level up your character to max, it is actually possible to do so. But granted, for the most part, I mean, my character does have pretty high defense, so getting him down to pretty much a certain portion of health is going to be, I guess, relatively hard. Also, there is also an additional area here. Well, additional section of area, I should say. That's only in Final Mix. Which, if anything, you probably will be playing this version a lot. In terms of, if you're one of those achievement people.
This is it.
Yeah, I think that didn't happen yet. The reason why I say that is because there is actually, well, essentially is pretty much a boss rush, if you want to say. But if you want to get to it, you will need to have glide. Let's first off, I'm going to pick that up. Now, this right here, if I can, there we go. That will open up, I believe, after you beaten at least the main story of this area first. I believe that this area opens up. If you play Final Mix before, you know exactly what that is. However, if you have not, well, I won't spoil it for you. I got a Mitzvah gem. And let's go ahead and open this up. Probably a map. Yep. Anything new? Collection, heartless. A new heartless? What the heck? Hang on. My, as if my controller doesn't want to respond to me. Well, now it wants to. Yeah, sometimes my controller does not want to respond. Eh. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough. Hey, it's Stitz! Go ahead. Dead and that is. You want to scour the entirety of each area. I'm pretty much surprised at how much defense I have. That's your progress, but good, but not going there yet. Because I want to scour the entirety of this area.
Back off!
Because there might be some treasures that I may miss. And we're back. Back to where we were before. I don't have enough information about that. Oh.
Handsome.
Gorge, I guess this must be his room.
Master King!
Hello?
Hey, you!
There's Tifa. Here's the thing. Tifa does not show up aside from this game. That's right. As far as I know, Tifa does not show up anywhere else in the entire series aside from this game. Same as Cloud. As far as I know, Cloud also doesn't show up anywhere else aside from, well, this game. The other game that I believe came after this for the DS, which was Recoded, which I do have you'll see me play the emulated version of that, mind you. The reason being is because, well, I'm not going to be bothered to pretty well just send away from like $100 for a 3DS capture card. If I was going to use a 3DS capture card, it has to pretty much support both a regular 3DS and a 3DS XL, which is basically what is my main 3DS. The other one is that I pretty much just use it as a DS. If anything, it actually makes some of the games that I used to play on the DS actually much more easier to move around in. 3.5 days being a prime example of that. Granted, I was using my controller, which it did pick up on immediately. And I did use some codes there, but those codes were used to make the game easier. Keep in mind, 3.5 days is not an easy game, especially if you're trying to go for certain things. Anyway.
I'm looking for somebody. Have any of you seen a guy with spiky hair? Spikier. I'll just take a look around. Sorry to bother you.
No bother, ma'am.
So you made it.
Leon!
Oh, I thought I'd make mention. Right here. I believe it's after you beat a certain part of, I think, Tron's story, that there is a chest there that contains another summon.
This is it. Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?
Easy. You want to break it?
Oh, sorry. Guess I got a little carried away.
Wow!
Huh?
Get off of there!
Attention current user. This is a warning. Further misuse of this terminal will result in immediate defensive action.
Who's there?
I am the Master Control Program. I oversee this system.
Where are you?
Donald!
I'm sorry.
Decision gate reached. You are now under arrest.
Arrest?
Run!
Just like in the original movie. I'm gonna skip most of this. Oh, I can only do limit? But most of this is, if you've seen the movie, I can pretty much give like a much better idea here. If you've never seen the movie, then you can skip a little bit ahead. If you don't want to hear like what I gotta say about the movie, but main gimmick of the movie is basically Tron here is essentially a computer program that was actually made by a, trying to think what was the name, by some doctor. The thing is, however, is that this doctor ended up getting like what happened to pretty much Sora, Donald, and Goofy here, got transported into pretty much the main game. The entirety of that game was that Tron here was essentially going to be going to the Master Control Program and essentially becoming the Master Control Program. That was essentially the entire gimmick. Boom, boom, boom. But that's it. I forget the name of the enemy of the main bad guy who it was. I legitimately do. I forget what the name of that enemy. Whatever his name is. Sark, that's the guy's name. Basically, Sark is trying to pretty much stay as the main person to. I'm trying to remember the movie. Simply be as who you can be. Essentially, anybody that resists this, pretty much his master's power, pretty well be derezzed. That essentially is what's happening. No, it doesn't look like I got anything new there. I got something new for you. What about abilities? Right?
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Rah.
There we go.
Must.
Anyway, the thing is, now it's got the master control program.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I'll make mention of, the big boss of this, you will need to have Tron as one of your party members. You do have to have Tron as one of your party members. Otherwise, you'll soft lock the game. I've done it myself, and it is possible to soft lock yourself. So, in essence, you do need to actually have Tron. As far as I know, I believe this is the only one where you need to have Tron as your party member, like as an actual legitimate character, in order to do it. Otherwise, you're not going anywhere. The reason why I say that is because his gimmick is basically around the. You'll see it when you see it. Anything new aside from the frost crystal? No? Try to pay attention to where it is.
Huh. Yeah. Huh. Aha.
Wow, that was that one can be fairly difficult to do. It's something similar to the cup game. If you actually remember what the cup game is, essentially it's follow the ball and try to figure out where it is as the materializes the cup thing. Pretty much cell game, that's what I'm thinking of. Anyway. Main thing gimmick with this, basically this right here Well, I can't see my mouth, but well, so it's pretty well pointing at it with the keyblade. That is basically what you're looking at. It is actually possible to lose sight of it. However, if you keep track of it, especially when it goes into the same color as the others, what will happen is you will be able to whack it. Whack it enough times, and congratulations, you managed to win the minigame. Already half an hour? Wow.
Huh. Light!
Gotta keep on Bala. I have to go with... Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't do anything else. Oh, those... I believe this one also has the racetrack. Then we get teleported out. He says to examine this wall.
What's this doodle?
Hello? Man. Security. Trying. Door to.
Looks like a diagram or something.
Door to. Darkness.
Oh! D. T. D.
DTD!
What's up?
Look at this. This must be the data space. The DTD. See? The door to darkness.
What do you know? But that still leaves the password.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
And there he is.
Your Majesty! Long time no see.
Shh. The organization might be listening. You mentioned the door to darkness?
Oh, yes, sir. You see, we're looking for the secret password.
Password? Oh, I guess you mean like a code. Well, the door to darkness can only be opened by the 7 princesses. There's Snow White, Jasmine, and Belle.
Of course.
What are you trying to do?
With that password, we can get access to Ansem's research data.
So that means you might be able to find out where he is.
Stop joking around, Your Majesty. We already defeated Ansem. You know that.
Looks like I've got a lot of explaining to do.
Well, listening, Your Majesty.
Okay, but first I've got a question.
Hey, isn't Tron waiting for you guys?
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. If those Heartless attack, I'll stand and fight with everybody here.
Yeah, we will too.
Then let's talk more later.
That's a promise.
I'll see you when you get back.
The starlings are here. Yeah, that guys wondering is about this time. You got like a couple of birds nesting in the eaves. There are a couple of starlings. So you might hear some fluttering of wings. Now we have Master Form. Now, take a look here. The time spent transform become longer and ability becomes stronger by leveling up. A small drive, yep. There is actually a little achievement you get if you manage to actually level up every single one to max. Oh, and that's either Stitz or Peter Pan. That's Stitz. The reason why I say Peter Pan, if you're trying to go for one of the things, you need to actually have Peter Pan. Oh yeah, and that does not open up until after, I believe, you beat Tron's level. There's a chest in there, and there we go. Go to the pit cell. And light cycle. This is just pretty much an on-wheel thing. I'm just gonna put on the one-hit thing there. The pretty much God mode. Oh! That was... Oh! It's from the movie! Now, I remember this. This was from the movie. In the movie, there, in one of the light races, essentially, one of the recognizers essentially blows a hole in the, light cycle grid. And essentially, the gimmick was that they would essentially try to get to it. And if they could, they would essentially be out of the lanes of the master control program. I would say, the movie itself was actually really well done. I really did like actually watching the movie. I might actually see if I can try to find a video of it on YouTube and actually like watch it and maybe react to it on the channel. That might be something I do. Do like a reaction series on the channel. Tron's back in. Of course, we're not going to be doing anything with Tron as of yet. Because we don't need him yet. Right, I can't do the other forms yet. Now I can. Do need to be Bala. Oh, I still have to make mention. One of the things you need with its final form, you need to essentially have a specific keyblade. It can be given to you one of two ways. Either if we're doing a specific thing in the original game, or by utilizing a specific keyblade. That keyblade is given to you as part of a extra boss fight. Around the end of the game, you actually do fight Roxas. I'll explain more when we get to it. This one's very simple. You try to go and utilize this. Unfortunately, the master computer program sees you. And basically what you have to do essentially, grab a little bit of time, collect these clusters, and since we do that, if you have a time freeze sheets, there's actually utilize it. Shut up. And there we go. Tron, of course, is able to do that. He learns a new ability. But essentially, it's his limit break. Hurry to the IO tower.
Give me strength. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Yep, still trying to max out the battle there. Oh, each of the levels of the forms go to 7, so
Take this.
that's gonna be much later.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. It's over. Yeah.
Damage drive. What is damage drive? Restore the drive gauge every time damage is taken. The amount restored to the drive gauge is relative to the damage received. Okay. Seems fairly straightforward. Got a new Emerald Blues. Sounds like a blues album. And here's the next one. This one has a gimmick. Now, with each of the bosses, give or take here and there, each of the bosses have a unique gimmick. This one has a gimmick based around the clusters. Which, oh, it's not going to be given to me yet.
Okay.
This is, well, we got the Gaia belt, which can give me some more defense. If anything, I'm actually really well off in terms of my defense. I'm not going to lie. Now, you can, if you really want to, and since I am using the trainer here, Wiimote, it's free. If you want to get this, go right on ahead. Wiimote is free. If you want Blitz, however, which, by the way, I do have that set up for a plan here and there. It's about $80 per month. About. Not month. Per year, I meant to say. Get my darn scheduling correct. But aside from that, one of the things you can get there is get all consumables, where basically you can pretty well boost up your pretty much your defense, strength, and magic up to max, which is 255 right away. if you want to do that. I, of course, am not doing that because I want to essentially take on the foes in the tower hallway. Okay, so we gotta go back. And I gotta do some for just a quick sec. To be right back. Okay, sorry about that.
Let's go!
Yep, and fine. Oh! Went a little too quick. And here's the gimmick boss.
Give me strength!
We notice you have clusters. This boss is very fast. However,
Yeah, back off! Back off! Take this!
Zorbodo!
Yeah, take this! It's over!
I'll do it again!
Take this!
Zorbodo!
This is it! Yeah! Back off! Yeah! 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 This is it!
And we're done. Right, go ahead and skip that and unleash a powerful attack when surrounded. That wouldn't hurt. Now I have to return to Hollow Bastion. Very well.
Any data you need from the DT.
Oh, and we get out that. Keep in mind, however, we're not quite done with this as of yet. Oh, and it hasn't opened yet. Okay. Use the computer terminal. Oh, saw something there. Character files. Oh yeah. There we go. We got missions. What we got? Light cycle. Okay. Star Seeker. What about Oathkeeper? Kingdom Key. I think I'm pretty good with what I got. What about Bala? How good are we doing in terms of the Bala? Yeah. Oh, almost done with Bala.
Can you walk?
Hey, these things take time, okay? Whoa, it's doing something.
Huh?
I think it wants to know what we want to know.
Riku and Kairi. No way. Even Ansem's computer doesn't know.
What's it doing?
I thought I'd ask the computer if it can tell us about them nobodies.
What's this?
The data is corrupt.
What?
How about the organization? There!
The data is corrupt.
Stupid computer.
Sora!
Huh?
Who's this guy?
Well, I see you got things working.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Good going. The computer should tell us the things we need to know.
But it keeps on saying the data inside's all kerscuffled.
All we got is a picture of some guy we don't know.
Ansem the Wise.
Okay, for a minute, I immediately thought that was Luxor for a sec. The reason why I say that is because if you take a picture of Luxor and then a picture of this guy with the Ansem the Wise, you kind of see the two pictures together. Although I will make mention of this right away, if you actually take each of the names are essentially an anagram of their real name with an X. Roxas, Sora. Axel, Lee. You get the idea.
Come on, are you teasing us again?
Did you forget what Ansem looked like, Your Majesty?
Of course I do, and this is him. I'm positive.
Huh?
Excuse me, could you come this way, please? Look, this is Ansem. You know, the guy we all worked really hard to defeat.
Oh, that's right. I never finished explaining.
What?
Well, the man in the picture is definitely the one who tried to take over Kingdom Hearts. The one you fellas defeated. But what you actually fought was his Heartless. You see, he wasn't really Ansem. He just went around telling everybody that he was.
You mean... What? We went through all that trouble to defeat an imposter?
Yup, a fake. But he still had to be stopped.
I can't believe it.
Oh, I'm kinda confused. If he's a fake, then what happened to the real Ansem?
Well, that's just what I'm trying to figure out. Ansem the Wise should know all about Organization 13's plans and what's been happening to the worlds. I'm pretty sure he'll give us some help. You know, I came close to finding him once.
Don't tell me there's more. I'm lost enough as it is.
Well, let's see. Some feller named Ansem, who wasn't really Ansem, became a heartless. Does that mean a nobody got created when that happened too?
Yup. And that nobody is the leader of the organization.
What?
I know I've met this fake Ansem before, and I've seen the leader of Organization 13 too. Kinda felt like being around the same fella.
So, where did you meet this guy?
Gosh, I can't remember. Ansem the Wise, the real Ansem, must know the imposter's true identity. That's why I've got to find him and ask him about it.
You started all of this. Because of you, Riku and Kairi. Oh, Your Majesty, do you know where Riku is?
He's... I'm sorry. I can't help.
Really, Your Majesty? Are you sure?
I'm sorry, Sora.
What about Kairi? Organization 13 might have kidnapped her.
Oh, no! Sora, Donald, Goofy. I was planning to go get help from Ansem the Wise, but now I know I forgot the most important thing. Helping others should always come before asking others for help. We're safe and sound and free to choose. So there's no reason we shouldn't choose to help our friends. Let's look for Riku and Kairi together.
Outside!
Sounds like we gotta start by helping out here.
This is where the 100,000 heartless come.
Hear me, my heartless. Attack the white husks. Sweep them away.
What are you, nuts? We're never gonna win. I don't know about you, but I'm out of here, sister.
You pathetic coward. Heartless, leave the white ones. Turn your attention to Sora and his friends.
Uh-oh!
Give me strength!
The wrong one! I meant Valor.
Yeah. Take this! Yeah. Take this! Yeah.
There we go. Hit the wrong one.
where's Maleficent?
Looks like she ran away.
Well, that was pretty lame of her.
I guess we picked the wrong side.
Lame,
I guess okay in this world would mean something else.
Right? I mean,
Minus
look at her.
58
Can you
respect
imagine how
points
completely
for
and
her.
totally lame this other?
So I
Sign of
figured
the
she'd be okay to tag along with
What are the
her
wings without
because she
treasure?
seemed that
We're
way.
like treasureless
You know what I
wings
mean?
or something.
I thought this was our big
Hey,
chance,
if you're looking to
you
pick
know?
sides, why don't you
Have a
pick
little fun.
Leon's? They can always use help.
Does this Leon have any treasure?
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Perfect!
Come on.
Who are you?
Oh, we're nothing worth mentioning.
Just 3 treasure fanatics.
Later, taters!
Did Leon really have any treasure?
Good, we're not quite done yet.
We don't have time for you.
Yeah, this is the one where,
Whoa.
Yep, it's him.
Sora and Sephiroth.
Ain't Sephiroth the one who's supposed to be the dark part of Cloud's heart?
Did Cloud tell you that? Then he must understand now.
Just what are you gonna do to him?
Nothing. Cloud is the one who hungers for darkness.
He said he's got a score to settle with you.
I see. He wants to meet me again. Then I should give him what he wants. That last bit of light is always the hardest to snuff out.
You do fight him, but he's actually somewhat easy to fight, so don't worry too much. Now, this is only available, this cutscene. This cutscene will only play in the final mixed version of the game. Yep, there it is. That's endgame. The reason being is because you need to have glide in order to utilize this. And if you do manage to actually do it, you get a nice little shortcut and a boss, what essentially is a boss rush against the 13 organization members. There we go, we got all the characters, including good old Sephiroth himself. Oh, I have actually heard that there's a new subscription thing coming up for for the PlayStation thing. If it's correct, that it might be actually pretty good for me because I do try to find ways to, I guess, give myself at least better in terms of my obvious. Okay, so I got high jump level 2, which means that could possibly be your life pretty good. High jump level 3. Let me look at the status. Nope. Of course. And let me guess. Still not high enough? Nope, still not high enough. Okay. And by looking at the timer there, I'm 5 minutes over the hour. Now, as I said before, the cap, that is final mix content only, and we'll be getting into that much, much later. So, I'm going to end this episode. Next episode, well, we'll find out pretty much where these heartless are coming from. Maybe even finishing up the area here. And then after that, who knows? But until then, subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want me to try out on the channel, be sure to let me know down below. Until next time, stay 20% cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.